Black Ops 6 Season 5 just dropped, and with that I got you guys the #1 LC-10 build, and this thing just got a pretty big nerf in Warzone, but still is very much meta in the multiplayer, still pops off in the Warzone. Today's build's actually going to be mitigating a lot of those cons when crazy on that brand new map, and so if you're trying to go crazy as well, you're going to want to use this build. Ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be an overview of what I'm rocking in today's tactical new gameplay, and again, you can use this build in Warzone. Going to be giving you guys a 5 attachment and an 8 attachment build. Here's my favorite secondary in the entire game, given I haven't used that brand new revolver or the conversion kit for the 9mm, so if you subscribe, I'll give you guys, a couple builds in the future. Before that though, for the 5 attachment build, we are going to be going over to the muzzle. So the monolithic is super good. It increases that damage range. If you are using this thing in Warzone, the nerf to it was that we lost a little bit of our range, so this would actually bring that back up, but you are losing a lot of your ADS speed, and since the range on this gun is already pretty good, I'm going to be keeping it simple by adding the suppressor, keeping me off their radar, allowing me to build up that streak a little bit easier. For the barrel, if you're on multiplayer, which is what I'm using this gun on today, you're going to want to use the long barrel since you don't really need more than like 500 meters per second of the bullet velocity. Right now it has about 600. Damage range is going to be a little bit more impactful than actually increasing that bullet velocity. If you're on Warzone, then I would use the reinforced barrel since bullet velocity is going to be king over there. For the next attachment, we are going to be going over to the rear grip, and again, obviously we are going to be using the ergonomic grip. You kind of want to use this on any aggressive gun in the game. You want to use this on some of the aggressive ARs, and so it's going to cut down on a lot of those delays, allowing us to actually play aggressive on the map, and then also allows you to jump ADS a little bit faster since that is pretty slow in this game. Do you want everything in Call of Duty without having to play the game? Then you should check out my long-term sponsor, Guapsi. Guapsi is a team of real players that will load onto your account to legitimately grind anything that you wish, and this goes for all the recent Call of Duties and many other games. They will even get you iridescent so you can flex all the cool rewards. Seriously, there's no risk involved because they don't use an unlock tool. They legitimately play in your account, and I've been with them for a long time and haven't seen a single negative review, and so if you want to save your time and energy, check out guapsi.com. For the stock, we are going to be going over here, and you guys can use the balance stock or the infiltrator stock. Obviously, like, the no stock is pretty good, but the no stock is more so if you're trying to, like, hip fire, strafe some corners. If you're trying to like strafe a little bit, sometimes if there's a whole wall right here, I shoulder see the enemy, I'll actually start ADSing behind the wall, and by the time I'm already over here, I'm kind of ADS, so it allows me to be able to get that shot off a little bit faster, but you're not going to be strafing that fast, and so that's why I really like the infiltrator stock or the balance stock. Balance stock, I just don't really care for it on this gun because it doesn't give us that much hip fire movement speed, so I'd rather maximize that regular strafe speed, which is what the infiltrator is going to do. It's going to increase that by 20%, making yourself a way harder target to hit. Definitely use the infiltrator stock on there. Now for the last attachment, a little bit up to you guys. For me, I personally want to increase that ammo size. This makes it so I can get the nuke so much easier just because it increases the mag size to 55, but it does lower the ADS speed, your reload quickness, and your sprint of fire speed by a decent amount. And so if you don't want to feel as clunky, then just use the extended mag 1, and if you don't really care about having an extra like 10 bullets, then you can make the weapon statistically better by going over to the underbarrel and using that Ranger foregrip. This can increase that sprinting movement speed by 6% and that tactical sprint speed by 4%, so then you're going to get less dead slides, and that's one thing that gets everybody killed in this game. We also do get a little bit of our recoil control, but I'm not using like the vertical because this gun really doesn't have any recoil. You can use it at any range and hit every shot with no recoil control, so the vertical is going to be a little bit overkill on this in this case. So Ranger right here is going to be a very good like aggressive LC-10. For me though, I would actually value the magazine on the gun a little bit more. Now what I'm rocking in the gameplay is going to be an 8 attachment build, and I got 2 different 8 attachment ones. I'll keep it simple for you guys, and just overall I think this thing is so much better with the 8 attachments. First thing we're going to be doing is adding that Ranger foregrip. Since this magazine does make the weapon a little bit slower, just feel a little bit more clunky, this should counteract that a little bit. I wish we had a grip that would actually increase the ADS speed and strictly mobility instead of like recoil control and mobility. In that case, we would use that, but for now we're going to be using the Ranger foregrip. Then we are going to be going over to the lasers. Since the iron sights are already amazing, we're just going to be adding that Strelok laser, increasing the hip fire to ADS accuracy, and this should counteract a little bit of the cons of that magazine because now we can kind of like basically we can have 100% hip fire, and so you can kind of shoot those first shots off a little bit faster. For the last attachment, a little bit up to you guys. If you're playing Warzone, then I would use the overpressured rounds with that reinforced barrel. You should be able to beam people out of the sky and just at long distance without ever having to lead your shots. But for multiplayer, I think it's a lot more valuable to actually add that rapid fire. Yes, our bullet velocity is going down, but it's still 550, and our damage range though is going to be at 27 meters, which is super good for having a SMG with rapid fire. Yes, we're losing that recoil control, but let me show you guys that you still can hit every single shot. And if you can't, like if you're just, you know, maybe a little bit too high or something like that, okay, you should be able to hit your shots. Like we don't really have any recoil control, but you could add like the compensator on there and that would definitely help out a little bit. But you guys can see that long range, like, you know, we're still beaming those back targets for the most part. So the rapid fire is definitely what I recommend for your gun. Right here is going to be the best LC-10. If you want to use this thing in Warzone, add that overpressured rounds for the barrel, use that reinforced barrel. Now you guys should, you know, be able to have every little nit and cranny covered for the LC-10. You guys got my perks and everything. If you guys do find this video helpful, want to see more just like it, hit the subscribe button, leave a like. Let's get into the tactical new gameplay. Okay, I've played on this map one time and I just moved around with the knife just to kind of get a feel for it. So far, seems to oh, there's so fucking many of them. Why am I still alive? There's times where like I survive that and I just want to go die after on the game just because I feel like I just shouldn't be alive after this situation. Okay, I'm starting to tweak a little bit. I haven't really played at all, so I'm not really warmed up, but luckily we have the LC-10, one of, if not the best SMG in the game, with, you know, the handy dandy Seabass class on here. I still get very lost on this map. Deady on this map at like having ninja actually is pretty clutch because I just feel like I hear footsteps across the map wherever I go. Thank you, I appreciate you, man. I don't like the man that's over here. I know there's someone behind me. I keep trying to run away, thinking that I know the map, but I just don't know it at all. I'm trying to check every corner. Oh no, you know, wait, we actually hit a couple shots right there. I feel like I'm tweaking so much, bro. Just give me this advanced UAV and I'll be able to figure out where they're at. Bro, okay, so we're actually in the hive of their spawns. Fuck it, we're using the war machine. Just like every single video. It's just too good to put down. That dude's gonna fucking eat 3 rockets to the face. Bada boom. We gotta make sure we don't end the game too fast. Yo, if I get a nuke first try, bro, I'm gonna be the happiest man on fucking earth. But knowing me, I'll probably die by a Timmy when I'm 1 kill off. We got one last shot with this war machine. Okay, we're just gonna go for this guy. Keep it simple. See, look, I see on the minimap that there's somebody over here waiting for me. See right here, I should be dead to where I just kind of want to go die. Because I shouldn't be alive. Footsteps. I want to have known. No, dude, I should have just went for the chow. I know I looked like a fucking bot right there. But I haven't played all day. Like I literally have a sty as well, so I can't even see it. Oh no, I can most definitely see out of my left eye. But my left eye kind of swollen up like crazy a little bit to where I feel like I have like 60 FOV on my left eye. And I haven't warmed up for the day. But you know what? Sometimes I can get the nuke like super fast, but I like to edge you guys to make it, you know, a little bit more cinematic, just a little bit better. Because if I get the nuke, bro, instantly, it's just not cool, bro. I gotta drag it out a little bit. Gotta enjoy this LC-10 before I put it away for 2 days, before I make the next LC-10 video. If you guys do enjoy the vibes though, definitely drop a sub. Oh, we're just too nasty with it. Just too nasty. Well, the gun's just too nasty. We've got aim assist and we got a rapid fire LC-10. How much easier can it get? But now, you know, over in that area, I know you can't really run away, so probably won't try that again. Gonna pop a couple of cheesy ass snakes on them. Got another war machine? Okay, I'll take it. Oh, this gun is so fucking nasty. Just deletes. Oh, this shit died a whole day ago. Whole day ago. That's not my fault at all. It's not my accuracy or anything. Never my fault. See, I hate those because they're already shooting, so if it doesn't kill them, then it's like you're jumping into so many shots. Oh, see right there? I don't know how he didn't die. Then there was like 3 of them. Okay, I think he's definitely going to be a little bit nervous. throw down this thing just so we get more of the stims. See, he's gonna be up on a heady, so I'm just gonna push away from there. Around that corner a little bit too fast for my liking. See, a lot of time if I think about my hand cannon shot, I'll like miss. But if I just let them run, I mean, if I just like full send it. What the fuck? It should be coming from... Honestly, I ain't fucking challenging that one. I'm just trying to drag it out a little bit, you know? I just want to enjoy the update. I think I was one off. Oh! Okay, so... I was on WMD. Oh, holy shit, what is happening? Oh, that's... You know what? That's a big magazine. Ah! No, we had that one. I actually... yeah, I shouldn't even won that. I shouldn't even been that close. I found WMD. And then it was the most sweaty fucking shit of my life. Like, that Season 5 Mosh Pit playlist. Really sweaty, which is fine. I'm gonna be honest. Trying to drop a nuke against a bunch of consistent level 200s, 300s, 1000s, full man parties is a little bit tough at times. And I get the face-off map a decent amount, which the face-off map plays actually pretty nicely. It's just like, bro, my lobby's really fucking sweaty. And so I just queued him for one game of Nuketown. And if you're seeing it, that means we got a nasty nuke. Or I died one off again. I don't think we're dying one off. But we got Nuketown. We got our streaks almost. We're vibing. I got an itchy ass nose though. No, a runny nose that's turning into an itchy nose. Dude, look at this. We got a pocket AR. We can literally just sit here and let them push us. When he actually almost got us too. He knew that we were one shot. Okay, let's call in this heart. Know where the enemies are gonna be at. They're actually gonna be spawning on both sides of us. I wonder why.
Just because you're not.
Oh, we got a child on the other team. But sometimes the hip fire in this thing is horrible. Come on, you know you want to move out. There we go. Gotta get out of your parents' house eventually. What the fuck is he doing? That guy was a little bit too slow for my liking. And then this dude's gonna be upstairs waiting for his next victim. We're just gonna hop in there, get that relentless, get the 21. For the rest of the year though, yeah, basically, I'm gonna go a couple tries on the always on new maps or other maps and shit like that. If it's super sweaty, sorry, I'm going over to Nuketown. Just because Nuketown, you know, it's nice to get a comparison and contrastation on how the other maps play compared to it with the gun build, because a lot of people only play Nuketown, so I gotta... Ah! What the fuck? God, why do we lag? Okay, this might get me killed, honestly. Just because, you know, the enemies are going to be in the yellow house. They got to push forward. They know where I'm at. They're a little bit mad. As I get these kills, they're going to get increasingly more mad. Doesn't mean they're going to get more difficult. Sometimes they actually get more dumb because they just throw their life away completely. Or they just think I'm not going to be able to sniff them out behind a bus. Teammate, you gotta get those kills astronomically faster. Oh, holy shit. Oh, it's just so easy. Not easy. It actually takes a lot of skill to use a war machine. Okay, we're gonna... dude, I need actually my heart reset before I use this hand cannon. There we go. Now we got the harp. We know where the enemies are gonna be at. They're gonna be thinking about. Gonna be able to rip their head off. We're gonna pop a little 1-2 snake. We're gonna miss a hand cannon shot. Hardpoint identified. Deploying Archangel. Here we go. And now we're on that brutal. Could play a little bit slower, or we can just hold down the middle map and keep our map control over here. Now I'm gonna run away because I have no ammo. I gotta reload my gun. We know that upstairs is probably a little bit fine on the other side, just because my teammates aren't there. I mean, my teammate hasn't died yet. But now our teammate's kind of giving away our position. We got my cat behind my monitor right now, pushing everything. That's going to be a textbook cookie cutter nuke. Again, I really want to play on a different map. It was just, bro, insanely sweaty lobbies. Holy fuck. If I'm playing with a squad, you can do it somewhat just because you can, like, get those harps over and over. It still is doable. I just want to get a cool video out. And I don't think I think we've died one time at the very beginning. Bro, I think the best SMG for this map is definitely LC-10 with rapid fire. I just don't see anything ever beating it. Well, except for maybe another LC-10. Too simple, too simple, too nice. Well, I really wish I could have got that nuke on the new map. I actually sold so heavy on that. He just sold on that. He literally got first shot and still lost the gunfight. Very excited for the next Call of Duty. For me personally, I'm not really a big Battlefield type of guy. Like, I would maybe hop on casually, run a couple games and have a little bit of fun on it, but I don't know. I just prefer the Call of Duty, just the constant action and just like the 6v6 warfare or like 10v10 on the smaller maps. Now we almost turned on you, buddy, and you know what? I'm gonna turn on this tactical nuke for you. There we go. A little 77 and 11, not too shabby. I'll take it. Boom. Bill Cosby still gonna be able to kill us, but you know what? Bill Cosby's about to blow up because we got that tactical nuke. So beautiful, so nice. If you ever want to see me play, actually, I don't play games on my Twitch, but I do Call of Duty content. Make sure you check out the second channel, CBest 2.0. And if you want to see those videos live, come over to my Twitch, WCBest. There we go. Subscribe if you enjoyed. Got cool videos coming tomorrow. Let's go. Peace.